morning. Welcome back, everyone. Few housekeeping things to go over. Number one, stock market. Remember, the market closes at 1 p.m. today. So if you're day trading, just understand that there is a 1 p.m. close, and then after hours goes up till 5 p.m. Just be aware of that. Number two. I'm sure you all know the news, but we've got this new COVID variant. Remember, I am not one of those doom and gloom type guys, but I mean, obviously you see the market reaction at one point. The Dow's down 800 points. Could see some continuation of that on Monday. The only reason I bring it up is swing trades. I mean, ultimately, and I was got to be very careful explaining this, but remember, I'm the guy that wants everybody to be healthy, wealthy, and wise, in the words of my boy Benjamin Franklin. But from a day trading perspective, I mean, this COVID variant stuff is, it's, I don't even like saying it because it's like bad karma. But this COVID variant stuff is probably going to be great for day trading. I mean, we've got plenty to go over today. But swing trade wise, okay, if you're in some EVs, if you're in some technology stocks, if you're in some of these earnings winners, nothing wrong with taking them off, taking the gains, or maybe you're sitting at break even, or maybe you're sitting on a small loser. You can always re-enter, and again, I want to be clear, I'm not one of these doom and gloom guys, but we don't really know anything right now. And if more news comes out the weekend, we could have another gap down Monday. And, listen, if you're in some strong earnings winner and you're up a little bit, you can just take those gains, or you can take that break even, and you can always re-enter when we know more, So that's the big thing. Not trying to spook anybody, not trying to scare anybody. Just be aware that as of 8:32 a.m., it doesn't look good, and there's a lot we don't know right now. So, all right, that being said, right off the bat, BFRI, if you were here Monday, I'm going to screw this up a million times. So if I say yesterday, okay, I'm probably going to say yesterday 20 times during this webinar, but you know what I mean. Okay, if I say yesterday, I mean Wednesday, okay? Bear with me. That being said, BFRI was the number one Oracle idea. 625 break, stop down on 550, goal of 8+. It never quite got there. Did go to 750 and then pulled back. But here we are back again today. So what's Oracle think right now on BFRI? 750 break, as predicted. Yeah, that's what I would have figured. So basically a dip and rip type idea, but again, this is from Wednesday. BFRI only stock bullish on Oracle this AM. Incredible float rotation. 25 million shares traded at 9:05 a.m. 4 million float. Chat pump. Feels like all eyes are on this after LGVN and other low float biotechs this week. Got to have a stop plan based on base. Blah 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 blah. So anyway, back in play today over 750. So. Dip and rip style. And then when it comes to COVID stuff, my two mains, AHPI and ISPC, I probably lean towards ISPC. Now, why? Okay, remember, we're always here to talk about the why. ISPC went wild this week without, understand ISPC went nuts without the COVID headline. And remember, this is a COVID play, and I remember Monday, I'm like, I'm not in love with COVID plays, but this thing was completely disconnected from the overall market, and there are no bag holders. Here we are, look at this beautiful breakout. So if I had to pick a number one for me, it's ISPC, and then number two, AHPI, and then I've got an entire list. You guys You should have your own coronavirus list, but some of the highest volume ones, AHPI, AEMD. There's actually, I got to add ISPC. I didn't add ISPC on here. So, oops. Hope you guys had an amazing Thanksgiving. Great day. I had a great day with the family. Just, I don't know. If you're like, Tim, it's like, I don't know. I just don't. It's just like with the COVID stuff. It's like, it just feels like, we're almost there. And then, it's like you almost got that brass ring and then they pull it away from you. So anyway, it is what it is. Probably great day trade opportunities. So, LGVN asked Jamie. So Jamie, this would have been my number one, and it's still a dip and rip. Or I'm sorry. Back up. Week open red to green. So if this goes red to green, particularly kind of after the market open, particularly if, let's say the COVID plays don't go wild. Like, let's say ISPC doesn't really run. Let's say AHPI doesn't really run. I think you're going to see a lot of people rotate to LGVN. So, again, like for me, priorities-wise, ISPC, AHPI, BFRI, but I will not forget about this LGVN, especially if the COVID plays kind of fizzle out at the open. But this should be on everybody's watch for that post 945 week open red to green. So, and again, if it wasn't for the COVID variant news, this would have been the number one. Well, this and BFRI would have been number ones. Do not forget red to green, especially if the COVID plays fizzle. What do you think about IONQ for swings? Again, I just don't think it's the day. I don't think it's the day to enter any swings. So Carlos, I've talked many times about how much I like IONQ, but it's a short day. It's Friday, and I know I'm a broken record, but we just don't know. We don't know what's up with the code. I just think of you got 225 trading days a year, roughly. I think there's 224 better days to enter swing trades. And as always, you don't have to agree with me, but there's just too many unknowns, half day, going into a weekend, holiday week. Just day trade, crazy COVID plays, crazy low float biotechs, or don't trade. If your specialty, if your focus is swings, your focus is real stocks, take the day off. Seriously. I just do not, in my opinion, it is not the day for real stocks, swings, etc. And yell at me if you want. What about KTTA? Probably dead. Yeah, KTTA is dead. Govix, probably dead. Oh, famous last words. All right, Govix is back. Oh, this is a COVID play. Another, okay. So bear with, see, here's my problem. Remember, for 6 to 9 months, the COVID penny stocks were dead. Okay, so when I hear these tickers, I immediately think, it's going nowhere. But I got to remind myself where we're at. So I would say 945 or later, dip and rips. It's a COVID play, and COVID plays are back. And I like to brag about my consistency, but I couldn't predict the headlines. So. APT, COVID play, DWAC, DWACs. I mean, listen, and I'm going to keep saying this. I don't know what, listen. Where is the pumper in chief? Okay? And I've said this for 3 weeks now. Okay? You got a social media SPAC and you ain't pumped it, homeboy. Okay? And I said this a week ago. I said this when it was at 60. Now it's at 40. Quit playing golf and pump your SPAC. Okay? So until that happens, listen, if you're bag holding DWAC, I can't help you. Here's what you need to do. You guys need to quit asking me about DWAC, and you need to email or talk to the pumper in chief to pump your social media SPAC. I can't do it. I ain't the guy. Okay? So, sorry, but he forgot all about this. So, yeah, Duff, AHPI, GovX, ISPC, BFR. So Duff, all good watches. I mean, those are all the same as mine. So again, let's wrap this up. ISPC, yeah, number one, breaks of 18, risk on 17, which is basically VWAP. So there's my number one today. So number one, Oracle idea. Breaks of 18, risk on VWAP. And I hope you guys have an amazing day. I hope you had a great Thanksgiving. Sorry to be so bummed out, but here we go again. Groundhog Day again. Another variant, So I hope you have an amazing day. Remember, the market does close early. And we do have a Black Friday special, so check that out. Hopefully Alex has the link, but it's on our site. We got a Black Friday special. Definitely check it out. Have an amazing day, and hopefully we'll have better headlines Monday morning, and I'll be back raging like a lunatic, screaming about short sellers in their mom's basement, blah, 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 blah. I hope I can come back on Monday and blow your speakers out screaming about Cheeto Fingers Bros, short and low floats. But have a great day. Have an amazing weekend, and we'll see you next time.